The United Kingdom, which was once a symbol of global dominance and colonial wealth, is currently going through one of the most severe economic and social crises in its entire history. Despite its long and illustrious history, which was characterized by colonial dominance and the extraction of wealth, the United Kingdom is currently struggling with stagnant productivity, inflation, and poverty. When compared to Germany's 63.7%, Ireland's 42.5%, and India's 58.2%, its debt to GDP ratio has reached an astounding 99.5%. The following is an in-depth investigation into the circumstances that led to the United Kingdom's current fragile situation. Because of Brexit, the economy of the United Kingdom has reached a turning point. The establishment of the European Union and the advantages it offers. After the Second World War, European nations endeavored to achieve economic union to forestall conflicts and boost prosperity. This idea gave birth to the European Union, which provides its member states with three core benefits. Citizenship in the European Union enables individuals to freely reside and work in any of the region's member states. The elimination of tariffs and other trade obstacles would allow for the free flow of goods, services, and capital across international borders. Stronger negotiation power. When the European Union acted as a unified bloc, it was able to exert a significant amount of power in global trade discussions, which was to the advantage of smaller member nations such as Hungary. Why the United Kingdom decided to leave the European Union. It was a decision that was built in a sense of economic and political unhappiness that led to the United Kingdom's decision to exit the European Union in the referendum that took place in 2016. Contributions, financial in nature. The United Kingdom had the impression that it was a disproportionate donor to the budget of the European Union. Resentment was fostered by this economic imbalance, with critics suggesting that the cash should be better directed to domestic issues such as education, healthcare, and infrastructure for the country. The pressures of immigration. Many people believed that the free movement of labor inside the European Union caused an increase in the number of workers coming from less developed member states. The public's dissatisfaction was further exacerbated by the increased competition for jobs and the reduction of salaries, particularly in industries that need a lesser level of expertise. Autonomy in trade. As a result of its participation in the EU, the United Kingdom was unable to negotiate separate trade accords. Many individuals who supported the Brexit movement believed that leaving the European Union would make it possible for the United Kingdom to negotiate more favorable trade accords with worldwide partners, notably growing economies such as India. Consequences of the Brexit. Even though Brexit promised independence and economic benefits, the reality has been much more negative. Disputes in commercial relationships. 42% of the United Kingdom's exports and 48% of its imports were caused by the European Union. Over-reliance on services. The United Kingdom made an effort to compensate for this by negotiating free trade agreements, FTAs, but because it is a services-driven economy, it discovered that it was difficult to recreate the trade advantages it enjoyed within the European Union. There is a shortage of workers. The free movement of workers was also restricted as a result of Brexit. There were about 200,000 EU citizens who departed the United Kingdom by the year 2021, which caused labor-intensive industries, including the hospitality and transportation sectors, to struggle. Having a shortage of more than 100,000 truck drivers caused disruptions in supply chains and logistics. 30,000 open positions for nurses. This places a significant burden on healthcare systems. Further economic factors that cause stress. Dual shocks to the United Kingdom's economy. In the year 2020, the economy of the United Kingdom experienced the most significant downturn in 3 centuries as a result of the COVID-19 epidemic. At precisely the same time that efforts to recover were getting underway, the conflict between Russia and Ukraine further destabilized the economy by increasing the cost of energy, difficulties in the structure, the importance of bringing manufacturing under new management. A significant vulnerability is revealed by the economic structure of the United Kingdom, which is primarily dependent on its service industry. The country's ability to absorb economic shocks, produce jobs, and maintain growth has been impeded as a result of a decreasing concentration on manufacturing. The importance of manufacturing in the creation of jobs. Workers with varying levels of expertise can find employment in the manufacturing sector, which employs both skilled and unskilled laborers. Capacity to grow. Manufacturing, in contrast to services, enables production to be scaled up more quickly and with less difficulty to satisfy demand expectations. The manufacturing sector in the United Kingdom has been in a state of stagnation for more than a decade. Strong manufacturing may be a driver of mass employment and economic stability, as seen by India's textile sector, which employs 45 million people. Education for India and other countries to learn. The economic woes of the United Kingdom provide 3 important lessons. Experts, not populists, should be consulted. Brexit's referendum showcased the dangers of allowing economic decisions to be driven by popular opinion rather than expert advice. Economic policies require nuanced understanding, not emotional reactions. Balance services with manufacturing. Service industries are vital, but overdependence makes economies vulnerable to disruptions. Embrace globalization with caution. While self-reliance is essential, isolationism is harmful. The UK's example underscores the importance of strategic partnerships and trade integration to sustain growth. Conclusion. The UK's economic crisis stems from a combination of historical overconfidence, structural weaknesses, and the fallout of Brexit. From trade disruptions and labour shortages to inflation and stagnation, the country faces immense challenges. For emerging economies like India, the UK's decline is a stark reminder to prioritise manufacturing, consult experts on critical decisions, and engage in globalization wisely. Can the UK reclaim its economic footing, or will it continue to be a cautionary tale of mismanagement? Thanks for watching. Kindly subscribe to our channel for more.